Olimar hasn't woken up since we brought him aboard. Hey, I know that spacesuit. It puts you into a deep sleep if you experience any big surprises. I missed an entire surprise birthday party once because of those suits. What are we supposed to do now? Would you mind keeping it down? Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. We need to get him to tell us where that cosmic drive key is. And in order for him to do that, we need him to wake up on his own. Let me try slapping him. No, trust me. We can't do anything once that suit kicks in. We just need to keep an eye on him. Brittany, he's been slapped around more than you can think. You have no idea what that man has done. Technically. Also, hello everyone and welcome back to Pikmin 3 Deluxe. There goes Captain Olimar. What's that? What was that noise? Does that suit have a built-in bomb rock function as well? Where did this ground come from? Why aren't we in the air? I can't even take a quick snooze without something going haywire. This is bad. Olimar's disappeared. And your rubber ducky has also gone AWOL, Captain. What did you say? It's even worse than that. He's run off with our juice. That villainous pig. We need to hunt him down. Right then, so I'm going to be grabbing 20 of every type of Pikmin. You'll see why in a sec. First off, how in the world did that guy create this giant hole? Second off, we've been here before. This is something you wouldn't necessarily notice on your first run here. But this is where we found Brittany for the first time. And that is 3 Drowning Wing Pikmin. What is that thing? Right, well they're doing that. Wrong one. I actually want to read this data file. I think it's this one? No. This one? No. This one? No. I don't know which one this is, keep it in mind. Though it did say there was a data file leak. Louie's become even more problematic. All he does is nod or shake his head, and yet he consumes 3 times the amount of food that I do. Not cool, Louie. Not cool. There's a lot of interesting stuff in Olimar's journal, and I wish it would show me them as they happen. That was definitely a setting I could have turned on, isn't there? So I don't actually remember that shaking the water off. And instantly you get pulled out because that's where it was. This is a blue Pikmin. A new type of Pikmin sprouted from the onion that was in the water. This Pikmin seems right at home underwater. So we'll do that first. So I want to prioritize getting as many of these new Pikmin types as possible. To start, we can take you down. I'll start getting that taken out. And those guys can start working on that. Now this is a blue pellet posy, despite the fact you need wings to get it out of the ground. And we can't cross the bridge yet. Alternatively, I'm going to have the main cast return to base for now, as there's not really much you can do with them yet. I mean, sure. I mean, we'll just go over here. Sure, you could have them bring some of this stuff back to base. But that's not much by itself. That's why I'm used to... Never mind. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually, during the same time as the series, streaming a different... or started streaming a little bit ago. I'm currently streaming a game where the map button is plus. And I was wondering why I kept opening the... what was it? The, settings menu, this menu, with that. That's because in that game I'm playing, the inverse is true. The map is plus, And the pause button is minus. But here it's reversed. So blue Pikmin, unlike they have the exact same stats from past games, with one difference. They can swim. It may seem like a pretty minor difference, but in the long run, this is very useful, because now you can just have them charge at enemies. You're 3 Pikmin, right? No, you're 5. I was mistaken. Also, I probably could do a bit better by having more room for blues. In fact, I might do that in a little bit. I also need to turn you around real quick. Or I can figure out real quick. Oh, right, we've never set a Pikmin on fire. The Pikmin are freaking out. Maybe whistling at them with B will calm them down. I will in a second. There should be like 10 Pikmin. It's either 5 or 10, don't know how many, don't really have time to care much. It won't be a big deal either way. We're gonna start carrying that back. So these things will actually attack your Pikmin, grab them in the water. You only need really one to take them out. But they can be quite annoying to deal with if you've never dealt with them before. And that's not going to do much by itself, but it's a start. While I'm here, let's get that back to base. I'll take out you. Also, pellet posies have a bit of blue on them now. And I'll return 10 of each Pikmin in favor of blues right now. Let's start with this gate. No, I actually need yellows. So let's get some yellows out. But I don't need rocks or wings right now. And it might just be a good idea to have reds on me. Because combat purposes. Right, that'll get carried back there. I can grab you in a second. There's another 5 pellet posy over there. I recommend grabbing that. Brittany is there. I'll start those Pikmin working on that, and we'll start carrying this gate down. We actually got that berry back, and that is going to be a lot more important than you might think at first. Keep in mind, we have no fruit. We are starting at scratch. If you were likely going to lose at this point, if you're likely going to lose from fruit, this is the most likely time you are for that to happen. Right now. So be wary of that. Actually, we're going to need to go off by herself, grab these guys, and start clearing the way for that. Meanwhile, Charlie... those Pikmin that work on that over there. I want to pluck that as well. Hold on, was that a data file? I wonder, was that a data file I just saw? Was it my imagination? It was not. That is a very hidden data file. Also, if you want a little bit of knowledge here, originally in Pikmin 3 Deluxe, not all of the data files were what they are. Some of them instead basically, they've been replaced with something from the original. Originally in the Wii U version of Pikmin 3, what you could do is you could find data files around the world. Then taking the information from those data files, you could basically insert them somewhere extremely obscure. It is stupid how obscure it is. Like, online. I'm not sure how to get there myself off the top of my head. But with that, you could basically just end up... It allows you to view these secret Olimar messages that if you watch my other series on Pikmin 3 technically my other series, basically the normal Pikmin 3 mission mode, or would be you to play as Olimar and Louie before all this happened, then you basically could input that code and see what I just said, what Olimar and Louie were doing before this all happened. I don't know why I'm saying it like this, I'm just repeating myself. And that's one thing I need to get better at, is figuring out how to actually communicate with you guys on stuff like this. Well, I'll go ahead and wait here. So what I want to do here is put away, like, some of the... That's taking them out. I want, like, 10 reds. 10 rocks. 10 winged. I have plenty of blue Pikmin. For now. And I just kind of took them all back out, didn't I? There we go. I have a reason for wanting this number of Pikmin exactly. Also, those guys are all red, and I really didn't want them to drink that, but it is fine. Let's go over here with these guys now. So there's an enemy real quick, just over here. He can't harm you, but he will spit out bubbles at you, which he won't get you because I take him out too quickly. There's basically, the way to get your Pikmin out of those bubbles is just basically throw a Pikmin at the bubbles, they'll pop, and yeah. And the way there is that box we can push down there. I'll take these guys back to base. Over here we have these guys, who I'm going to take out real quick. We have another one of the enemy we just took out as well. I want to clear this out for later. Yep, there's the bubbles, by the way. The bubbles will also just pop naturally over time. But yeah, it's most effective just to let them pop by themselves. I will need to come back over here later to break that wall down, but for now, we're good with what we just did. Now I want to head over here to that fruit. I forgot to give the wings over here. And I want to swap out all of my Pikmin for wings. 20 should be fine. And I guess it couldn't hurt to have the yellows in case of backup, so I'll just leave them. So I don't actually have the Pikmin on me to do what I want right now because they all are kind of bringing stuff back. But I can get prepared. Those enemies I mentioned earlier, they also, on top of just eating blue Pikmin, they also can grab winged Pikmin out of the water. Be wary of that. Anyway, if you go over here, there's a mushroom you can break there. I'll do that. And there's grapes over there. What I recommend is tossing your Pikmin over there like that, and going over here with the wings. What you're supposed to do is do a complex puzzle to get these things to level out well enough, but why do that when you have winged Pikmin? It makes the entire puzzle just so much easier. On top of that, luck glitch is very helpful. Before we go on, it probably will be best to grab you. We have more of these guys as well. These guys aren't too necessary, but still take them out. they can get annoying, and that's how they get wing Pikmin, by jumping out of the water. So, just deal with them like that. Right there, now I want to grab this. And I want to leave that gate up for now, because I'm not ready to go over there yet. That's all I'm going to say. I'll be doing that next episode, just not now. Time is running out, so yeah. Once this orange gets passed, I'll go ahead and... I need the wings for something, so... yeah. We're good now. Right, so there's a board over here you can actually use the wings for. And inside is another fruit. Looks like I have to toss the wings in. The only way to get out of there is with wings, but I am not using the wings to bring it back. I'm still going to use the wings on this gate. And the blue Pikmin can carry it back. Toss you over there for now. These blues, I guess I can start carrying some of these things back. Some of these aren't going to have time to get everything back, so let's just grab them with the Pikmin we have. I guess I'm just not going to have enough time to get Pikmin over here. Starting with this gate. I'm not too terribly worried. If time does get cut short. Okay, I'm more worried than I thought I should be. Pull Pikmin back. You know, so most of these blue will probably be fine. As long as I hurry, at least. Oh, wait. Those Pikmin over there, did they not get called back? Right, we are good. We should not have lost any Pikmin, though that was cutting it a bit close. Let's see. Gonna watch this cutscene unlike normal. Yeah, that was close, but we did barely get our Pikmin back in time. You always underestimate how much time you have left on the timer, because I always think I'm gonna have like, oh yeah, I'll have an extra minute more than I think I have. I don't. For whatever reason, when I played this for the first time, I came to the conclusions of, oh, days last 30 minutes. No, it's still 15. It just feels longer because I kept using the menu a lot. You don't think the Drake could get absorbed too, do you? No, I don't think there's any danger of that. Well, probably not, hopefully. Fruit received today 5, and we're gonna need all 5 of them. Like I mentioned, we are completely out of fruit. If you do not get any on this day, it is a game over. He even took like the uncompleted things of fruit we might have. This thing always starts at the bottom, which means if you have one more, if you did all the math and you have one more than you thought you did, that's why as well. If you eventually get it all back. Just think of how much juice we had this time yesterday. Curse that Hoggitation. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. We have 6 days of juice left. At most, it's going to take us 3 to catch this guy. I'm willing to bet that at least. We built up 82 blues. That is quite good. The blue onion was only able to produce a single blue Pikmin. I wonder if that took the last bit of its strength. Thank goodness we were able to dig the onion out. The blue Pikmin may very well have been on the verge of extinction. Right. In that case, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!